What's good, Eagles fans? This is your boy, Tone II, and y'all are tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. If you guys are new to my content, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more, especially if you like what you hear and you love what you hear. If you guys are loyal to the channel, loyal subscribers, been here from the very beginning, you already know where my heart is, you already know how we get down. So, I'm gonna get right into it, you guys. The draft is coming up. It's just that plain and simple. But one of the major holes we need to fill is the cornerback position. Now, let's be totally clear. The only cornerback we have that remotely is dominant is Darius Slay. And at the end of the day, he's getting older. Now, we have him for, I believe, another 3 years under contract. But nonetheless, he's getting older. It is what it is. We need some new blood in here opposite of him because he can't continue to hold it down by himself. Avonte Maddox continues to get beat, not because he's never in position, but because he's just not big enough. He's too short. Arms aren't long enough. He has the speed, but he just can't stick with these big, strong wide receivers. And the guys are only getting stronger. The guys are only getting more length, and we need someone that can compete with that. And the person I believe the Eagles should target with that number 6 pick is Patrick Surtain II. Now, his father used to play in the NFL as well, and was a very successful cornerback. Patrick Surtain played for Alabama. The dude is 6'2", over 200 pounds. He was a junior. And I got to admit, man, the dude was spectacular for Alabama. He actually was the 2020 SEC Defensive Player of the Year. And during his time at Alabama, the dude was dominant. He was just dominant. Let's just talk about his measurables. Like I said, 6'2", over 200 pounds. He has elite length, and they say he has elite football IQ, and you can see it on the field with his decision-making and how he plays the ball and how he plays the receivers. But as a freshman, he played 15 games, registered 37 tackles, 1 interception, 7 pass deflections, and 1 forced fumble. Now, keep in mind, his freshman year, he did get a lot of playing time, but he was in a rotational role. So he didn't really get a chance to really leave his imprint the way he really wanted to, but nonetheless, he made an impact, and he became a legit starter his sophomore year, and he played 12 games, registered 42 tackles, had 2 interceptions, 8 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery, and 3 forced fumbles. So the stats already got a little better from the year before. And then his junior year, he came in, 13 games played, 37 tackles, 1 interception, and 9 pass deflections. So each and every year, he was deflecting more passes. And interceptions are more so in a space and opportunity type stat. Sometimes interceptions don't necessarily equate to being one of the best corners. Interceptions can just be right place at the right time. That's strictly it. But when it comes to how he plays DBs, when it comes to how he plays wide receivers, sorry you guys, he just doesn't give much up. Now, they say his one weakness may be the deep ball because he's not the fastest, but he makes up for it with length and his recovery speed. That's the thing that makes Patrick Surtain special. And I think the Eagles can really benefit from a guy like that. Like I said, we don't really have anybody besides Darius Slay in our DB room. Rodney McLeod went down with an ACL injury. I don't think we're bringing Jalen Mills back. Like I said, Avonte Maddox really, he's better suited in the slot. We got guys like Michael Jaquette, who's really not much of anything, unfortunately. I can go on. But the bottom line is, a guy like Patrick Surtain would change the fabric of our defense almost instantly. And I really believe the Eagles have a fair shot at getting him. Now, he's projected to go between that 10 and 15 range. And there are multiple targets that I want the Eagles to go after, but we can't get everybody, obviously. So I feel like if Jamar Chase isn't on the board, or if Devontae Smith isn't on the board, or Micah Parsons, if he's not on the board either, I think Patrick Surtain should definitely be the move. Especially knowing the fact that our DB room is not the most respected. Darius Slay just gives us, the bare minimum of respect. And that's nothing against him. It's just the fact that he's by himself. And all season, you saw teams avoiding throwing to that side until towards the end of the year when he had a lingering injury and, he was kind of getting taken advantage of. And you saw in that Seahawks game, we saw in that Cardinals game, I believe. It was just times where, actually, he didn't play the Cardinals game because he got hurt. Michael Jaquette came in. But nonetheless, all we have is Darius Slay back there. And I love Darius Slay, but we need somebody to help him. It's just that simple. We need to gain respect back. We haven't had a lockdown corner since Asante Samuel. And that's just facts. You know, we haven't had lockdown corners since, you know, Sheldon Brown, Lito Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? And we need to change the fabric of our defense. I firmly believe having a guy like Patrick Surtain being coached under a guy like Jonathan Gannon, who's attack heavy on defense, doesn't waste time, doesn't play that bend don't break stuff. You know, he likes to send his guys. And, you know, we'll also be playing a lot more zone as well, I anticipate. So a guy like Patrick Surtain would definitely help this defense, and I'd be so happy to have him in the city, man. Like I said, he's projected to probably go in that 10-15 range, so he most likely will have a great shot in getting him, especially if the more dynamic athletes on the board are gone. So that's all I really have for you guys today. Patrick Surtain II. It'd be dope to have you, my brother. It'd be dope to have you, you know, within the fabric of this defense, man. And, you know, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm your humble host, Tone II, and y'all was tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up. Where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. You guys, please tell me what you guys think of the video. Tell me what you guys think of Patrick Surtain II. I want to know. Do you guys believe Patrick Surtain II is a reach? Do you guys think we should go after someone else? Or do you guys believe we should go after Caleb Farley? Now, the reason I don't want Caleb Farley is because he has a strong injury history. He had a no-contact ACL tear, and we don't need that problem. He also dealt with back spasms throughout his 2020 season. So, nonetheless, if you guys want Caleb Farley, tell me why. If you guys think Patrick Surtain is the guy, tell me why. I'm really keen to hear you guys' opinions. Also, make sure you guys check out the Chalk It Up merch shop as well. I have so much content on there, so many products on there for you guys to just check out. And I'd be so grateful for that. Like I always tell you guys, hoodies, shirts, face masks, neck gaiters, phone cases, whatever you got, or whatever you want, I got it. And whatever you need, I can provide it. Also, if you guys are new to the content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you've been loyal to the soil from the beginning, if you've been loyal to the channel from the beginning, you already know where my heart is and you know how we get down. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all was tuned into y'all dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just gotta charge it to the game. One love, y'all, and fly Eagles fly.